Hey everybody, welcome to What Makes Funny. I'm Andy Wasif, and today we are going to discuss the basic element of every story, the scene. So with little fanfare, and even fewer of those little cocktail sandwiches, let's get to it.
Feel now.
All right.
This is me trying to relax on the plane. This is upright, recline.
Guys, why aren't the brakes working?
Because I cut the brakes! Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
What?
So what makes a scene? Is it the number of pages, number of words on the page, one location where certain characters interact uninterrupted? Mike Nichols, famous director and part of the comedy duo Nichols and May, has the definitive quote. He says, every scene is either a negotiation, a seduction, or an argument. And then you add the goal and the conflict. You can have a seduction argument, but the character has to have a goal. What is he trying to achieve? And what is his or her obstacles? And it could be man versus man versus nature, man versus self. Something is getting in the way to prevent that character from reaching his or her goal. And that is what the scene essentially is. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, one of the great sitcoms of all time, in my mind, top 10. And it works because it pushes the boundaries of good taste while at the same time remaining intelligent and not getting too preachy. It tackles social issues. And even though these characters are wholly exaggerated, which is the key to comedy, exaggeration, we still somehow relate to them. But today we're going to look at the scene that started it all. This was 15 years ago before, even 17 years ago before they started on FX, now in its 15th season at press time. 2003, 2004, they did this little short on Spec. And it might have been, in their mind, a short film idea. Or they might have just wanted to try to market it. And it worked, as FX bought it. But you see that this scene is the nucleus of the show. It shows who the characters are. And it starts with, well, let's see if you can figure out if it's a negotiation, a seduction, or an argument.
Hello?
Charlie,
Yeah?
it's Glenn.
Who?
Glenn.
Oh. Oh! Hey, I'll pick you up!
Hey, Charlie. Hey. What's up, man? Your face looks kind of poofy, man. Did you just wake up?
Oh yeah, I've been crying a little bit.
Oh. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, do you have any sugar, man? I just made a whole shitload of coffee and I ran out of sugar. You know.
I might. Yeah, come on in.
Sure. Jesus, dude, I thought my place looked like shit.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did you have a party or something? I mean, you seem like you're a little hungover or some shit.
No, I found out that I might have cancer.
What?
Yeah, I found out a couple weeks ago that I might have cancer. That's why I've been kind of holed up in here. I haven't been going to auditions. I haven't even told anybody.
You haven't told anybody that you have cancer?
That I might have cancer, Glenn. I don't know yet that I have cancer. I'm waiting to find that out. But no, yeah, I haven't.
Jesus, dude, I don't know what to say.
This pamphlet goes over cancer and, oh, Glenn, you know what? It feels really good to get this off my chest. I've been beating myself up for weeks in here, and,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad we can talk, we can talk, right?
Yeah, I mean, we should talk. We should talk.
It started out like this. I wasn't feeling well.
Did you want to talk right now?
I was thinking.
This is tough, Charlie. I actually can't. I can't talk right now. I have this meeting that I have in like a half an hour, and I've been putting it off for like a month, dude.
Okay.
I should cancel it. I'll cancel it, dude. No?
No, I mean, so I don't want...
I really shouldn't cancel it.
And then don't.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, listen, man. Seriously, keep your head up.
Yeah.
You'll get through this.
I'll be fine. Yeah, look, just can you keep this on the DL at least until I know I get the results?
Oh yeah, of course, man. I won't
I
say
just don't
anything.
want...
I understand. I won't say anything.
Okay.
Listen, man. Can I get that sugar though? I'm sorry. I made a shitload of coffee.
Yeah, you made... Okay.
Thanks.
There you go.
Okay. I'll get this back to you.
Okay, great. Oh, well, I'm not really going to need it, so...
Don't say that.
Oh, no, I don't know. Also, there's a bit of a diabetic issue now, so...
Oh, so you really won't need it then?
No.
Okay, great. We'll talk.
Okay, DL, Glenn.
What kind of scene was this? Well, if you said negotiation, congratulations. You have won the celebrated Golden Yak Prize. Go out, get yourself a yak made of pure gold, and present it to yourself. But yes, it's a negotiation like a chess match. Each character has their goal and is trying to get the other to succumb to that goal. In essence, to win, to defeat the opponent and achieve the goal. So let's take a look now, block by block, to see how they achieve this negotiation in the scene.
Hey, listen, do you have any sugar, man? I just made a whole shitload of coffee and I ran out of sugar.
I might. Yeah, come on in.
Sure. Jesus, dude, I thought my place looked like shit.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did you have a party or something? I mean, you seem like you're a little hungover or some shit.
No, I found out that I might have cancer.
What?
Yeah, I found out a couple weeks ago that I might have cancer. That's why I've been kind of holed up in here. I've been going to auditions. I haven't even told anybody.
You haven't told anybody that you have cancer?
That I might have cancer, Glenn. I don't know yet that I have cancer. I'm waiting to find that out. But no, yeah, I haven't.
Jesus, dude, I don't know what to say.
This pamphlet goes over cancer and, oh, Glenn, you know what? It feels really good to get this off my chest. I've been beating myself up for weeks in here, and,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad we can talk, we can talk, right?
So Glenn states his goal right off the bat. I just made a ton of coffee and I want to borrow some sugar. Can I borrow some sugar? Charlie was a little more subtle. He gave that leading line of, I've been crying a lot, expecting what a good friend would say, would be like, why? But Glenn has his goal. So Charlie allows him to come in. We don't know exactly what his goal is yet. He then stops him from worrying about the sugar with the, I found out I might have cancer line. And we find out Charlie's goal is to talk to somebody about this issue. Now, Glenn, by the way, he didn't want to change his. He wanted to change his name, whereas the other two characters, Mac and Charlie, did not. Because Glenn did not. He changed it to Dennis. He did not want anyone equating this horrible character with him as an actor. But that's a different story. So Glenn's goal now is to continue to get the sugar, get out of there as quickly as possible, while seeming like he's a good friend.
I mean, I'm glad we can talk. We can talk, right?
Yeah. I mean, we should talk. We should talk.
It started out like this. I wasn't feeling well.
Did you want to talk right now?
I was thinking.
This is tough, Charlie. I actually can't. I can't talk right now. I have this meeting that I have in like a half an hour, and I've been putting it off for like a month, dude.
Okay.
The negotiation begins. Charlie's given him the pamphlet. That's his move, to say, oh, you can talk. Here, read the pamphlets. We'll be able to relate about this. You'll be able to help me, give me your thoughts. And Glenn says, yes, we can talk. We should talk, which is not the same as we can talk. That's a conditional future. So he's trying to extricate himself from the situation as generously as he can to show that he's a good friend. He's got to get that sugar while appearing to be a friend. And speaking of friend, a TV writer friend of mine always said, when it comes to writing comedy, he always asks, when you're looking for what should the conflict be, what's the worst thing that can happen? And sure, there's other terrible things that can happen to keep Glenn from getting that sugar, but this is pretty brilliantly bad, brilliantly awkward. And it speaks to the series, and it speaks to the characters, which is why FX quickly snatched it up. I assume quickly. It didn't take that long. But continue.
I should cancel it. I'll cancel it, dude. No?
No, I mean, so I don't want...
I really shouldn't cancel it.
I should cancel the meeting. No? Oh, okay, I won't cancel the meeting. You told me no. So Glenn is hoping that he doesn't have to cancel the meeting. He wasn't going to anyways. And Charlie gave him that out. Charlie's working a different angle of negotiation. And we're going to see what that angle is.
I really shouldn't cancel it.
And then don't.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Guilt. Charlie's next move is guilt. Oh, no, you shouldn't cancel it, of course. It's every Jewish mother's best weapon. And he knows it's not going to work on Glenn. Glenn doesn't seem to have any qualms, but that's his move.
Listen, man, seriously, keep your head up.
Yeah.
You'll get through this.
I'll be yeah, look, just can you keep this on the DL at least until I know I get the results.
Oh, yeah, but of course, man. I won't
I
say
just don't
anything.
want...
I understand. I won't say anything.
Okay.
And then Charlie uses reverse psychology. He knows that Glenn, who's a terrible friend, is not going to be able to keep a secret. So he tells him, don't tell anybody. That will help him achieve his goal of getting someone to talk to about it. Now, we find out in the series, I believe it was episode 3, where they expanded this scene into an episode. Charlie's lying about this. He only wants the waitress, who they never give her a name. They just keep calling her the waitress, much to her dismay. He wants her to feel sympathetic for him and go on a date with him. So he makes up the lie and tells Glenn, Dennis in the show, that he's got cancer. He might have cancer. So that's Charlie's latest move. Glenn, all the way down the hall, don't worry about it, you're going to come out fine. This is what he believes makes him look like a decent friend. But he has not achieved his goal.
I understand. I won't say anything.
Okay.
Listen, man, can I get that sugar, though? I'm sorry. I made a shitload of coffee.
Yeah, you made... Okay.
One last attempt at guilt by Charlie with the diabetic thing, thinking maybe that'll get Glenn to stay, but really he knows Glenn's not going to stay. Now he's just guilting him. And Glenn has the sugar, and he's out of there. Goal achieved. But we'll talk. Remember, I'm a good friend.
Okay, great. We'll talk.
Okay, DL, Glenn.
So there you have it. Glenn's goal, to get the sugar and appear like a good friend. Once the inciting incident happens, Charlie tells him that he had cancer, might have cancer. Charlie's goal, to get someone to talk to. Charlie's attempt is reverse psychology, guilt, giving him pamphlets, information, and Glenn's goal is to say the platitudes that he thinks a good friend would say. The awkward nature of this makes for the hilarious scene. And even though we hopefully have not been in Glenn's shoes before or done what Glenn's done, we all have that part of us that wants to be that careless and wants to be that callous. Essentially, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is where the Seinfeld crew is more careless and more callous, more insensitive and more self-involved. So that's pretty self-involved. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of What Makes Funny, well, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the like button anyways, just out of spite. That'll teach me to ramble on endlessly again. And if you like discussing and learning about comedy, well, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if there's a topic you'd like me to talk about next. Until then, keep on laughing.